What is up, future forearm freaks? It is Dr. Forearms back with yet another video trying to make this whole fitness thing very, very simple for you guys. So I have a full day of eating here. Okay, you guys are going to be able to see exactly what I eat, and I also have my training session in. Okay, so I'm in the middle of a cut right now. Here's the supplements I take. It's just some fish oil for the omega-3s. I take some zinc, and then I take some magnesium as well. Okay, those are the only supplements. Oh, and also the creatine, which you saw I put in the coffee. That's how I start my day. Today was a later day. I didn't have work today, so I had the luxury of just pretty much not eating until the middle of the day. If I was working that day, I'd eat before, but I didn't really have anything to do this day, so I just waited until later in the day to have my first meal. And I'm only eating twice today, so since I'm in the middle of a cut, I'm trying to lose fat right now. It's easy for me with my personality because I forget to eat a lot and I get distracted. It's just easy for me to eat twice, right? I don't need to eat 4 or 5 small meals throughout the day. It's just easier for me to eat 2 kind of bigger meals and then get all my nutrient bases covered with those. Okay, so as you can see here, I got the tempeh going on like normal. Got the onions. My protein sources, obviously the tempeh is the big one, but then you got to remember mushrooms have protein in them, and if you eat a lot of them the way I do, you're going to get quite a bit of protein from that. You're going to get quite a bit of protein from the greens if you eat a lot of those. And then if I need extra, then I'll top it with some nutritional yeast. It's not too big of a deal. This meal probably had about 40 grams, maybe 50 grams of protein in it. And that's really easy to hit. And if I just do that twice a day, boom, that's 100 grams of protein right there. I don't really need more than that. But what you're going to see here is that I prioritize carbs. Okay, I got the sweet potatoes going. I got a lot of vegetables. Okay, I really like to prioritize carbs in my diet as far as the macronutrients go, because that's the energy source that's preferred by the body, right? So as long as I'm giving my body enough carbs throughout the day and I'm keeping my blood sugar steady, I know that it's never going to need to rely on using muscle for energy. Okay, so the carbs are going to fuel any type of activity that I have going on in the brain or any type of high intensity physical activity, and then I just let my fat stores take care of the low intensity stuff. Okay, that's pretty much it, right? And this has been working pretty well. I will have an after picture because I'm recording this I'm recording this voiceover well after I recorded the video. I'm actually done with the cut now, so I'll show you the result of that. I'll show you the before and after. It's just a 4-week mini cut. Goal wasn't to get thick skin shredded this time. It was just to get slightly less fat so that I could keep bulking, because bulking is the purpose of this. This is bodybuilding, right? Not body shrinking, right? We're trying to get bigger here. So we want to stay as lean as we can, but you're going to have to accept that as a natural bodybuilder, you're going to take some fat gain along with it. So this is my day of training. This is the interesting part. I don't do very much volume. Okay, every muscle group that I'm hitting on this lower body day, it gets hit with 2 to 3 sets. And I'm talking about the muscle, right? Not per exercise. Each muscle gets about 2 to 3 sets on this day. I do 2 lower body days a week. That's plenty. That's plenty for pretty much everyone to grow from. Okay, my leg press, I did 2 sets. These good mornings, I'm only doing 1. That's for the hamstrings. Okay, and I do 1 set per leg of these hamstring curls as well. Okay, that gives me 2 sets for the hamstrings. I'm doing these unilaterally, right? Meaning 1 leg at a time. Why? Because I'm already fatigued from those big compound movements. I did them intensely. I did them to failure. Okay, all I did as far as thinking about reps and weight and load is I just went as heavy as I could for 4 to 8 reps. That's all I'm doing. Okay, and I just track my progress on these. Doing these calf raises here on the leg press machine, great exercise. You got to go really deep on these and make it so heavy that it's almost impossible to get back to neutral. Okay, that's going to be uncomfortable, but that's what you have to do to build big calves right there. Okay, and then you got the single leg extensions here. 1 set per leg, right? Combined with the 2 sets of the leg press, right? That adds up to 2 sets for the quads as well. Okay, I didn't do any direct glute or adductor work. That happens on a different day, but the adductors and glutes get worked on the leg press. Okay, so here's my dinner, right? Again, I only eat 2 meals, so this is my second meal of the day. It was half a cup of beans. I'm letting those simmer, and then I'm trying to show you guys a little bit more of my life here. So I'll show you guys. This is what I do while my beans are cooking. If I'm making a meal that takes a long time to cook, like beans, like they take a long time to simmer. While they're simmering, this is what I like to do. This is one of my biggest hobbies right here. I play the jazz piano, and this is what I do in my free time essentially. So that's just a little bit about me. I guess enjoy that. But yeah, so it takes about 20 minutes for those beans to simmer before I add in the other ingredients. So I just fuck around on this until that happens. This is what makes me happy. You gotta do things that you enjoy, guys. Find balance in life. Do things that make you happy, keep you relaxed. Big underrated part of bodybuilding is just keeping your stress levels low. As long as you keep your stress levels low, you manage to find ways to enjoy yourself in life. The training, the eating, it's all gonna come naturally. Okay, and you'll just grow before you know it. So I got the jalapenos again, the garlic, some carrots, some celery. Throw all those in there. It's not too complicated, guys. Again, it's mostly carbs here. The half cup of beans give me about 20 grams of protein. I got some grains right here, some whole grains from Trader Joe's. There's a bunch of different ones in there. There's quinoa, barley, I think amaranth or something. I don't know. Some garlic powder, yeah, seasonings. It's really not complicated. I let that simmer again for like another 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes while I play a video game or play more piano. That's about it. Simple. Hope you guys learned something.